Alrighty, welcome back to Kona. It has been about a couple of weeks since the last time I played and last time I recorded, which is really unfortunate because I wanted to kind of beat this game in one shot so that way the entire story was fresh in my mind as I got through the entire mystery. But things happened, and primarily I discovered that what happened to me was a big glitch, big game-breaking glitch. So if you grab the headlamps, which there's one here and there's another one outside, and then you reload a save, it makes the headlamps disappear from your inventory. And when I was over at the first time it happened, because I had to replay the game twice, by the way. The first time it happened, when we were legitimately playing through, I reloaded because I thought I was glitched during the puzzle, but I had just been doing it wrong. But I thought, I don't know, maybe I was glitched, and I reloaded the game just to see if something would get fixed, and that's what caused me to have the headlamp go missing. And then the second time around, I replayed through the entire game, rushed through everything in two and a half hours, and then I managed to try and reload a save again, because I thought I had a decent save before I had picked up the headlamps. Nope, didn't have any saves before I had picked up the headlamps. So that was on me. That was really stupid of me. But we have it. We have what we need, so we can finally finish putting this on.
A new spark plug and a key, and this thing would run perfectly. All he needed to do now was to find all that.
Okay, well, let me look at this real quick. So it looks like we have another storage thing, which does have as much as we can have. I don't think I grabbed as much. I don't remember what I had before. I just rushed through things. There are areas I never revisited, but I tried to get as much as I could in terms of general information. I think I did a decent job because if I go through here, you can see everybody's information that I think most of this pretty much matches up with what we had beforehand, which was my general goal. We're still missing information, but I was missing information last time too, so there was that. And then in terms of the mysteries, I don't remember exactly what we have missing. We have some of this other stuff about the Hamilton murder. I'm not exactly sure everything here. Oh, but you know what? Speaking of the Hamilton murder, so while I was grabbing things again, I realized that there were a couple of things I didn't read the second page for, or the third page for. I don't remember exactly which ones, but I know one of them was Giselle's diary, and I read it. And just join me as we read this pretty implicating thing. It is true that Hamilton would still have to figure out the combination of the safe where everything is hidden. Only problem is, Gilles himself tends to forget the combination. He has a trick to help him remember. His father's first initial, followed by 3 numbers I had to engrave behind his pendant. Who could possibly have a hard time remembering 3 simple numbers but my Gilles? Hey now. Sometimes I have trouble remembering 3 numbers. Anyways, October. Gilles has trouble sleeping. He will flail his arms and legs in his sleep. I told him this blackmail business would be hard on him, but that's the problem with idiots. They always think they're the smartest person around, no matter how hard you try to shake them. Hamilton will find out, and then we're done for. We'll have to move to Val d'Or and live with a small fry. I'm shaking as I write this. I cannot believe I have taken part in this tragedy. I haven't done anything. Why do I feel so guilty? Poor girl, she was so young. So this last bit, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. That last bit looked like it was written kind of in a haste after the previous paragraph. And so that pretty much solidifies things. Hamilton killed a girl, probably the young Cree woman, and she was buried over there. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. She was buried over yonder by the secret project
still
area.
Wasn't done with the mechanics place.
Oh, what am I doing? I'm dumb. I went to my truck to get the gas can, and then I just remembered now that the ski has all my stuff in it. So I could have just grabbed it from there. Whoops. But yeah, so Hamilton killed the lady. Wendigo stuff is happening. I don't know if the lady is the Wendigo or if they invoked the Wendigo. I have a feeling the lady turned into the Wendigo and like they just put a spirit of vengeance into her dead, super bloody body. But it still leaves questions about everything else. Why did the doctor kill Hamilton? I'm not entirely sure. We might already know, but I kind of, again, it's been a couple weeks since I last played, so some information will have slipped past my mind. I'm sorry. Place spark plug. Please don't do this to me. Okay. All right. Okay. I had a little bit of a mini heart attack there. Not an actual physical one, but just like, wow, that really... I thought that I had picked up the spark plug and that I had maybe somehow loaded the game and forgot that I did it. I'm losing my mind, but we have the spark plug. Holy shit. Oh. We're fine. We're fine. We're just gonna take our little ski mobile and move on. I don't remember what I was saying. I'm like completely just out of it. So we know that Hamilton murdered somebody, the Korean woman.
The mechanic was still frozen, and Carl had everything he needed, so he felt ready to leave.
The mechanic was still frozen. That's funny. All right, so Hamilton accidentally hurt the Cree woman, which led to her death. She died inside of the doctor's office. Did the doctor get angry at Hamilton for trying to cover up the murder? Was Hamilton trying to pin the murder on somebody else? I don't know. We'll have to keep on digging. But for now, we'll move on. So, oh, there's another thing I need to get too. Oh crap, I can't read my map while I'm looking at the ski. Well, basically, we're gonna head back towards the Bedard and Roy's place. Because during my first attempt to replay through the game and get back up to this point, I actually found something pretty darn neat, and I decided to leave it there this time around so you guys can join me as I grab it. This also gives me an opportunity to try out the ski, because I want to see if this thing can go off-road. We've mostly been on-road so far, but that's fine. So let me go do that. Also, God, I have so much information. I'm sorry if I've just kind of been like babbling on for minutes on end. We picked up a few of the talismans. We have 4 talismans. I've been told there are like 6, so I have to find the other 2. I was told the general location of at least one of them, but the comments came through like I've been over like the course of a week, and I didn't really commit things to memory because I try whenever I see like a big spoiler or something. Sometimes I just remember the basic details of like helpful tips. It's like, oh yeah, it's over there at this side of the map, and then I only remember it was on the side of a map. That's it. They could tell me the exact coordinates with numbers and everything. They could go, oh, it's at location A9. You know, those maps that have like the cross references with the letters and numbers. And I'd go, I don't remember. I have to look back. But one of them, I think it was near the alien guy's house. So we'll actually have to go back there. But I want the item that's over here first. Actually, how far am I? It's sometimes hard to tell. Am I about to drive out of here? Ooh, whoops. Yeah, okay. That's not what I need. We need to head into the forest a little bit. And then after that, I think what we have to do is finish gathering as much as we can for the trip to the north. We also have to find the 4th body. Can I go off-road? Yeah! Okay, that's the reason why you want the ski mobile. So, because the road, or the truck can only stay on the road, but the ski can go anywhere within reason. Okay, this is not the area I was looking for, I think. I don't know. I wonder if I can get attacked by wolves on this thing. I have no idea. Oh, wait, I am in the right area. I just went a little bit beyond where I was looking. So this is really funny. So way over here at the edge of the map beyond Roy's house, we have a box with a note from Martin. My sweet Mary, If you're holding this letter, it means you've figured out every puzzle. Congratulations! You'll be happy to know that we can bring these treasures back to Mr. Roy. My father would tell you that you fear the good Lord too much. We can bring these treasures back to Mr. Roy. So these were stolen? Oh, that's funny. But the best thing, let me fucking it that way, is that he gives us
He was to
a
venture
flare
deep
gun.
into the woods. Carrying a flare gun definitely wouldn't hurt, Carl assumed. At best, he could probably scare some beasts off. At worst, he was in for a nice little firework.
Okay, so we have a flare gun. I don't know if I have ammo for it. Let me look at equipment. Flare gun. We have one shot for it. I think we ran into some ammo for it before, but I didn't find it this time around. I don't know where it is, which is going to be unfortunate because I'm hoping to finish the game this session. So if there are like 3 flare guns chilling out in one area and I could have used all of them for help, that'd be nice. I assume that at some point we're gonna run into the Wendigo and I'll either have to like shoot the hell out of it or what? Did I not pick this up? We fled, it's getting too dangerous? No, I went in here. That's why the lights are on. We got all the notes and things like that. We played the chess game. That's bizarre. Anyways, at some point I'm expecting to run in the Wendigo. I mean, there's gotta be a reason how come we have like a hidden bar here, right? At some point in the game, let's start a fire here. At some point in the game, we're gonna have to be able to stay hidden from an enemy of some kind. That or it's kind of like a red herring, right? Like a developer just says that you're gonna have to hide, but in reality, it's just there to make you think you're gonna get in trouble later on. I also hope Mr. Roy's house would maybe have a flare for his flare gun, but I guess we'll have to find out later on. We're gonna head over to Martin's house, actually, Martin's family house, because I think that's one of the only houses we haven't looked at. And I have a sneaking suspicion we might be able to find a gun over there. And if I'm gonna have to deal with the Wendigo, not only do I want a flare gun, but I also want an actual gun. Even if I don't have as many bullets for it. I just want to be prepared. Although I did see that there were some achievements for being like really pacifist and not shooting a gun ever. And so far I haven't done it in this particular playthrough, but I did axe a wolf. It got too close. I threw a stake at it, but it got too close and started attacking me, so I wailed on it. And then the other one just ran away. It was not interested in the snake because I killed his friend. Which is fair enough. I guess you lose your appetite when you watch your pack mate die. But if I'm gonna deal with a Wendigo, I'm gonna need me some guns. Even if guns not really all that effective, right? I don't know anything. I don't know like crazy details about Wendigo lore, but obviously, as this might be a completely different take than what we've encountered in the past. And in that case, maybe it doesn't care about bullets. Or maybe it does. Maybe I can shoot it and make it slink off into the forest. That'd be nice. Alright. Let's hope this house has some juicy secrets for us. Because we're finding out so many things about so many people. Although I still never found where I used the tiny key from the Bedard house. I don't know if I missed that. Alright. The Blaze's house? Blaze? I would suffer.
A wintry atmosphere surrounded the house. The soundlessness of the area suggested it was empty.
Yeah, it is. This is actually a nice house. I mean, it's got a second story. Although I'm not a fan of the super frosted windows.
When finding a boot, one wonders what became of the foot.
Yeah, was that just ditched there, or did he get killed or something? Hold on, I've got my hatchet. I also found out that the hatchet is an amazingly decent weapon. It like two-shots wolves. Nope, don't have a key. That's fine. Ooh.
A key?
Oh.
What could it be for? The garden shed?
Oh, this is the garden
reach
shed.
it with his arm alone. but he had more than a few tricks up his sleeve to pick it up.
Okay. So what is inside of here? Let's close the door, because it's always imperative to close the door behind you. Okay. What do we got? Oh, a chainsaw? The chainsaw doesn't work. Damn it! I was so excited. I was so darn excited. More hardware. Ooh, here we go. Flares! We are set. I don't know what exactly I'm going to be having to use flares for, but now I have 5 of them. So I can shoot one, test out, see what it does, and then hopefully learn how it works on the first go. Because I don't know if I'm going to have to shoot the flare at an enemy, or if I'm supposed to use it like an actual flare and shoot it up in the air. Like, oh, I shoot a flare in the air and it lights up the area. Although I guess that's making the assumption it might get dark. Oh, hey, the lights are already on in here. That's nice. I wonder if there's somebody alive. Like in that old guy's house. I've got a hatchet, just in case they try to attack me. You never know what could happen. Hello? Right. Don't do that. I don't like doors, guys. I don't trust them.
The key, which seemed to be meant for a padlock, bore an inscription reading Cloutier et Fils. A company name. Better keep an eye open. Businesses weren't exactly numerous around these parts.
Okay. I don't ever recall running into one of those. However, we could run into it along the way. I mean, like, look how massive the area to the north is. I don't know how much of the area we're going to explore. For all I know, we could only end up going along the path all the way up to Hamilton's house. But if we were to go further to the west, I could see at least a few more businesses for us to run into. I have no idea, though. Thankfully, people haven't really spoiled anything about that. Good job, comments. Y'all have been relatively tame. No spoilers, except for about, like, the talismans. Somewhere right out of time, packing his luggage. Dude, you got, like, a sock in there. That's like me packing. I go, oh man, I'm gonna try and pack the night beforehand. Just gonna back it up. And then on the day of, when I have like 10 minutes before I'm supposed to head out, that's when I start trying to leave. Oh God. Why is this broken?
Looks like someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
You know, I have punched things in anger, but I don't think I'd ever punch a mirror. There's kind of like a sensibility still to be had whenever you're angry. Ooh, I guess he read this. Over the last few days, a lack of resources forced the death investigation of Pierre Blaise to come to a halt. The autopsy of the body, conducted over the last few weeks, didn't reveal any clue that could have helped the investigators, who refused to comment on what happened next. This new development is happening in the context of the hypothesis of an accident, which is still, in spite of skepticism expressed by the local population, the ongoing official cause of death provided by the authorities. The incident is said to have occurred in the forests surrounding Lake Atamipek. Pierre Blaise was found lifeless 2 weeks ago near a footpath leading to the soon-to-be restarted copper mine. Blaise, an engineer by training who was working on behalf of the consortium headed by William Hamilton, was reportedly in charge of the development plans surrounding the reopening of the mine. At first, police had disclosed that the body had been desecrated. Today, the official version is that it was partly devoured by beasts, hence the original assumption that a crime had been committed. Oh, so he just died out there? And was devoured by wolves. Or the Wendigo. I don't know. What is this? Das Spirograph. Oh.
The spirograph amused Carl. It was a nice modern toy, aside from being repetitive by nature and completely useless. Still, it found its way into many Quebecois homes.
That's a mean way to put it, Carl. It engages the imagination.
A pay stub for some undoubtedly harsh lumberjack work. Alexandre Blais felled trees and chopped woods for Cloutier et Fils.
Ah. So Cloutier et Fils is like a logging company, perhaps? Have I ran into their stuff before? I haven't really super explored up north. Hawaiian coffee up here in, like, Canada. That's kind of funny. Okay.
Money in a jar. What a shame. Carl would have loved cookies.
Yeah, we probably haven't. We don't eat the steaks. We toss them at wolves, and then they go, "Well, we accept your offering." Even though like only one wolf will eat it, the entire pack goes, all right. You gave Joey some food. I think we're ready to go then. We're cool for now. Although I don't think you ever find the wolves again. There is a limited amount of encounters. I think everything's finite. We're gonna start putting some of this shit away because we have need for more space. I could put away the revolver, but doesn't that sound like a bad idea? I will put away a couple of these first aid kits. I figure I'm hoping that we'll never like lose our ski, so we're gonna assume it's safe to like keep things in there. If I'm truly desperate for health, or I go into a couple of really bad encounters, I can always go to my ski and do something about it. Okay. I've got a hatchet for if someone's in here. Oh, shit. Oh, it's just a TV. Man, shut up. What the hell happened here? Are they frozen?
A window left open in that weather? Perhaps something had to be watched.
Oh. Okay. So it wasn't the Wendigo. It was just somebody leaving the window open. Oh. Oh. Somebody was keeping an eye out for the monster. I really don't want to fucking encounter the Wendigo. I really don't. I'm really hoping... Yeah, you know what? Just gonna pull out my gun. Really don't want to encounter a Wendigo. It's probably a fucking wolf, like, scampering around down there. It's gonna run away as soon as we find it. I fear the worst for Alexander. He hardly gets any sleep. I thought it was the work, but it seems to be far worse than that. From dusk till dawn, he stares into the void. He barely speaks to me. His son asked him to play the ball, and he didn't say a word. And that way he has to glance at the window. Last night, I heard him mumble in his sleep, "He's coming," he murmured. I don't know why, but those words left a deep impression on me. He woke up shortly after, covered in sweat. He couldn't remember his dream, obviously. He didn't go back to sleep after that, chain smoking the night away over the window. He told me to pack my things this morning. I wonder why. Does he himself know? We're waiting, but for what? I think I feel dread. Okay, well, Luis, you guys didn't finish packing. What the fuck happened there? Did I find out all the information on him? Okay, we have Alexander, Luis, Martin. So we don't care about Pierre in terms of our biography stuff here. His brother Pierre was killed by wolves a week earlier, eaten alive. Alexander was really upset about it. Most would be for less. Okay, I couldn't pretend that Cinderella's prince with the glass slipper, but still this boot, same as the one I found on the balcony, makes me believe Alexander may have fled towards the forest. But what was he escaping? Oh, he was one of the people who ran off to the north, huh? Okay. Will we ever find them? I hope so. Anyways, it won't let me aim my gun. Fine. It's hatchet time! Yeah, it's just a wolf. It's just chowing down. I mean, if it's already got a steak in its mouth, it should just leave, right? Hey! Get out of here! Yes! Ah! Jesus. Yeah, take advantage of the situation, why don't you? Spooking the hell out of me. Okay. But we didn't get to find out anything about their son or anything like that. Ooh, this furniture has been moved several times. But why? Hello. Note from Martin. My sweet Mary, please excuse my handwriting. I am in a hurry. I have to leave for North Manist with Mom and Mrs. Roy, as they say it's far too dangerous around here these days. I don't know much about what's going on, because Mom won't tell me anything in an attempt to reassure me, but all I know is that she has the exact same expression on her face as when I startle her. Dad and Mr. Roy aren't coming because they have gone to get Mr. LeChance. They're real heroes. My grandmother lives in a very big house in North Manist. You would be welcome there. I must go now, quite literally. Your friend, Martin. So they ran away too. Huh. Okay, was that all the information we're gonna be able to get on them? Yep. With Wilfred, Alexander tried to warn Gilles of the danger awaiting in South Manist. Sometimes trying is not enough. These poor people. It appears that she migrated towards North Manist with her son and a friend. The day before I arrived, I can't say more than that. The day before I arrived, he wrote a letter to his friend Marie. This letter got lost under the furniture, but I know that Martin had no idea how serious the situation was. I even tell you of a child is a gift sometimes. But he seemed to have somewhat of an intelligence. He's like, she's avoiding telling me stuff because she wants to reassure me. Okay. Alright. Wait. Hold on. We had a key, but we didn't find out what it was for.
Little Martin Blais with his uncle Pierre. There was a deep sense of bonding and pride coming out of the picture. Carl felt sorry for the man. No one deserved such a cruel fate.
Yeah. No one should deserve being eaten by wolves. Unless they're the real scumbags of the north.
The picture had been taken inside the house. It was the same wallpaper. Judging by the smiles, nobody suspected the impending misfortunes.
You know, that's a bit of an assumption. What if it wasn't? What if this is just a generic wallpaper in Canadian houses? Could have been taken anywhere. Yeah, let's keep that on. Alright. So there's gotta be like a shoebox or something for me to use this key on. Only the tormented mind smoke in bed. Yeah, especially when they have a bed that's like right underneath this. I guarantee you they probably wake up and hit their fucking head on this attic roof like 15 times per night. Okay, maybe not 15 times, but definitely at least once in a while. Screw that, dude. Just move it to the left a little bit and they would be totally fine. Put the stupid nightstand over here in the corner. It just seems like a weird place to put a bed. You know, it would be a great place for me to put this bed in an area where I'll hit my head every single time I wake up. I have to do like a combat roll anytime I want to do anything. Ugh. Anyways, I have like 3 keys that I have no idea what to do with. There's obviously stuff hidden around. And I don't know exactly where. But we can take a gander. Even though I think I already kind of have. Okay, what else is out there for me? So we didn't find a gun. Which really sucks. You know what? The gun's probably in the ice cave. They want me to go like toe-to-toe with the Wendigo or something. Or like see a shot of it or something inside the ice cave. Or maybe, I don't fucking know, maybe we'll find the 4th frozen person in there. There's gotta be a frozen person somewhere before we leave the area. So we can like let their spirit go free or something. So what's the connecting factor? I want to find the 4th person. I was like, what's the connecting factor between every dead person? So far, I guess it's the witness of death? Of the Cree lady? but I don't know who the fourth person is. What if it's Dr. Hamilton? We know he ran off and is still alive somewhere. Or not Dr. Hamilton. The Doctor. Period. Hamilton's the dead business guy. Okay, let's head back. Whoops. This is gonna be annoying. Oh, let's head back over to the ice cave, where I'm gonna be incredibly squeamish because I really don't want to go into it. Don't want to die. But I'm a detective. I have to find out the mystery. Even if I don't find out the entirety of the truth. If I can find out the vast majority of the truth and come to a conclusion, then that's sometimes all you're gonna be able to do. Not every mystery ends with a perfectly tied little bow. Unless somebody like delivers a book to you inside of a box. Hey, I heard you like really good mysteries. I've read this one, I've vetted it. You'll love it. Here you go. I actually haven't really heard too many mystery stories. I should probably jump on that. Maybe work out the mind a little bit. Keep on going. Oh, who could have done it? Who's the murderer? Why is this thing happening? It's an interesting genre. Being able to go, oh yeah, okay, here's a situation where you need to find out the truth. But the author has to creatively not give you all of the details leading to your conclusions. I mean, no, they have to give you everything, but they have to, like, not signpost it. They can't just point it out and go, and then her hands looked like they were covered in blood when I first saw her, and then she hid her hands behind her back. On the first page, you're introduced to a lady that might have been the killer, right? It's a little bit out there. It's a little bit out there. Okay, so the cave is a little bit around here. I'm kind of just quickly searching through these woods, see if I can, whoops, see anything neat. Does anything stand out to me? I didn't fully explore the woods this time, and I guess not last time either. But there was a camp that I went to before when we first encountered the wolves. I don't think I went to it this time. I don't even know where it is. Oh well. Let us head to the cave and probably die. Oh, hey, look at that. We found the old guy's house. Well, there. Want to see something funny? So, I wanted to see if I could see this guy through the window. And you can. If you go over here and jump up, he will just be staring at you. And he will still shoot the door, even if you're, like, standing right here. It's kind of amusing that way. It would have been nice if he just, like, either tried to shoot the window, or if he, like, tried to acknowledge you. Did I check out everything in your house, old man? I was hoping we could talk about the music. Hey, don't turn off my music. It's the only thing I love nowadays. Ah. Also, the alcohol. Which is still just sitting out behind under his legs. Well, good luck with the Wendigo, friend.